Hey there, are you interested in starting an online business in Pakistan? If so, that is an awesome idea. But before you go into deep, let's talk about all the legal requirements that are needed for you to start your business and run it smoothly in Pakistan. So, the first thing you'll think about is how do you set up an online business in Pakistan following the law? The first thing you need to consider is choosing the business and structure. So the business structures could range from sole proprietorship to partnerships, private limited companies. In this case, where sole proprietorship is when you are setting up an online business on your own, you're the only owner, and it's just a simple setup. And in partnership, you are involving another person, or rather, you're setting it up with another person, two or more people, and you're sharing the profits and responsibilities. And also, the private limited company, it's a personal liability, but at least you have two shareholders or more, and you have a minimum amount of investment. So, what are the steps that you need to follow when you're registering your business in Pakistan? So, the first thing you need to do is reserve a business name, and that is your identity. So, in this case, it needs to be unique. And to do that, you can check with the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan and you get sorted. Now, the second thing you want to do is submit the necessary documents that includes the memorandum, the articles of association, copies of the director's CNICs, and proof of your business address. Then after that, you need also to pay the registration fee and you get your certificate. Once you have your certificate, you want also to check is there any other licenses or permits that are essential, and that will now include a business license, a tax registration, and tax number. So in this case, business license it's generally for permission to operate in Pakistan, and a sales tax registration is essential if you're selling goods and services. And after that, you also have a national tax number, which is required for Federal Board of Revenue for tax purposes. So once you have these licenses, that means you're now on the right side of the law, and your customers and partners can trust you. Nobody wants to do business with someone who they cannot trust. So in that case, let's proceed to the next step, which includes taxation and financial regulations. So what are these? Financial taxation and financial regulations. As the name suggests, it's simply about taxes and finances and what are the regulations surrounding that. To avoid penalties and also to stay compliant, you need to check on these regulations to make sure that you are compliant to them. So the first thing you need to check on is tax rules for online businesses in Pakistan. You need to be aware of the taxes that you have to pay, including income tax, sales tax, and withholding tax. So, resident companies, that is businesses, online businesses for people who are Pakistani residents, they pay taxes on worldwide income. That means anywhere else they're making money, they are paying for those taxes. If you are non-resident and you have a company, if you have a non-resident company, you pay taxes only on income made in Pakistan. And the tax rates are for small companies, you pay 20%. For public companies, you pay 29%. And banking companies, you pay 39% of your income. There is also a super tax for high earners, like that is people who are like really making a lot of money with their online businesses in Pakistan. So that being said, let's move on to sales tax for online stores. So Pakistan has a sales tax system similar to VAT. If you sell goods or services online, you need to register for sales tax with the Federal Board of Revenue. Also, keep detailed financial records, track your income, expenses, sales, and purchases, and file your tax return on time to stay compliant. Remember, you want your business to always be on the right side of the law. Now, let's talk about intellectual properties and rights protection. So, that includes trademarks, copyrights, and patents, which are crucial for protecting your brand and creations. So, here is how you safeguard your intellectual property in Pakistan. The first thing you need to do is getting your trademark and copyright registered. So, you apply for the Intellectual Property Organization of Pakistan for trademarks and the Copyright Office for copyrights. This gives you legal ownership and the right to defend your work. The second thing you need to do is prevent intellectual property infringement, and you do that by regularly monitoring your intellectual property. You educate your team, you have confidentiality agreements, and be ready to take legal actions if necessary. The other legal requirement in Pakistan before you start your online business is consumer protection laws. So these laws ensure fair treatment and quality products for customers. Online business must uphold standards regarding product quality, warranties, refunds, and maintain transparency in pricing, advertising, and customer service. So, what about data protection and privacy regulations? So, Pakistan doesn't have comprehensive data protection laws yet. Some regulations touch on privacy and security, but businesses must take steps to protect personal data and comply with the Prevention of Electronic Crimes Act and the draft Personal Data Protection Bill. The other part is cybersecurity measures. This protects your online business from cyber attacks by keeping software updated, using strong encryption, and controlling access to data, as well as training your employees on cyber security. So, ensuring your online business complies with the legal requirements in Pakistan is crucial if you want to be successful. And if you are not sure, you can get legal advice to navigate the regulations and keep an eye on future developments so that you can always keep updated and you're always compliant to the different laws that follow an online business in Pakistan. Make sure that your data is protected and you are compliant with consumer rights to be able to protect the people of Pakistan. So if you're playing by the rules and get some legal backup, then you're good to go. And with no time, your business will be thriving in Pakistan. Your online business will be doing so good. And that's all. You're well covered in terms of legalities in Pakistan regarding to online businesses. So go ahead and start your online business and make some cash.